Build muscle. After 78 proteins that work better than eggs. What if I told you that a 92-year-old woman, through strategic dietary choices, managed to gain an astonishing 3 pounds of muscle in a mere 8 weeks? This wasn't about maintaining what she had. This was about actively building, and remarkably, she achieved this feat without consuming a single egg. I am Dr. Thomas Reed, and this incredible patient is a testament to the potential for muscle growth, even in advanced age. Today, I am going to reveal the precise foods that were instrumental in her success, foods that outperformed traditional egg protein in building muscle, especially at an age when conventional medical advice often suggests such gains are improbable. What truly astonished me, beyond the physical results, was the analysis of her blood markers. Her muscle protein synthesis rates were comparable to those of individuals 30 years her junior. The key takeaway here is that the secret wasn't merely protein intake, it was the presence of specific proteins possessing unique properties that eggs simply do not offer. If you are reading this, regardless of whether you are 50 or 90 years old, the information I am about to share has the profound potential to add years of strength, vitality, and independence to your life. What you are about to learn challenges long-held beliefs about protein and the aging process. But before we delve into the specifics, let me share a concern that weighs heavily on my mind. The constant battle your muscles are engaged in, a battle that is occurring right now as you read this. Every single second, your muscles are either in a state of building up or breaking down. Unfortunately, after the age of 30, the breakdown process begins to gain the upper hand. By the time you reach 60, this decline accelerates significantly, and by 90, the majority of individuals have lost approximately half of their muscle mass. The cruel irony of this situation is that as we age, our bodies actually require more protein, yet simultaneously, our ability to effectively utilize that protein diminishes. It's akin to needing more fuel for your car, just as the engine's efficiency starts to wane. Scientists refer to this phenomenon as anabolic resistance. And it is precisely why the dietary advice that may have worked for your grandfather is no longer sufficient for maintaining muscle in today's world. However, and this is a critical point, we have discovered that certain proteins possess the ability to circumvent this resistance. They contain specific compounds that can activate molecular switches that eggs are incapable of influencing. In fact, one of the foods I will discuss has been shown to increase muscle protein synthesis by a staggering 50% more than eggs in individuals over the age of 70. This brings me to why eggs, despite their esteemed status as the gold standard of protein for many decades, might actually be hindering your progress. Please understand, I am not dismissing the nutritional value of eggs. They are undeniably nutritional powerhouses, offering 6 grams of complete protein, all essential amino acids, and a highly bioavailable form of nutrients. Your grandmother was indeed correct in encouraging their consumption. However, what your grandmother, and indeed many medical professionals, did not know is that as we age, our bodies require more than just a complete protein profile. We need proteins that actively combat inflammation while simultaneously promoting muscle growth. We need proteins that enhance insulin sensitivity. We need proteins that are delivered with specific vitamins that amplify the muscle building process. Eggs, unfortunately, fall short in 3 crucial areas when it comes to supporting the aging adult. Firstly, they lack the essential omega-3 fatty acid content that is vital for combating muscle inflammation. Secondly, they do not provide sufficient vitamin D, a nutrient in which a significant portion of seniors, around 80%, are deficient. And thirdly, and perhaps most surprisingly, eggs do not contain adequate levels of leucine, the branched-chain amino acid that acts as a critical trigger for unlocking muscle growth in aging bodies. To illustrate this point, imagine building muscle after the age of 70 is akin to starting a particularly stubborn lawnmower. Eggs provide a gentle pull, offering a limited effect. In contrast, the foods I am about to introduce are akin to using an electric starter, and one of them even dissolves in water and begins to work within an hour. Allow me to introduce whey protein, a substance that is currently enabling 90-year-olds to build muscle at a faster rate than 60-year-olds who are consuming eggs. When researchers at McMaster University conducted a study comparing whey protein to egg protein in adults over 75, the results were so pronounced that they felt compelled to repeat the study twice to confirm their findings. The group consuming whey protein experienced a doubling of muscle mass compared to the egg protein group. Double the muscle. But here's where it gets even more fascinating. It wasn't solely about the quantity of protein consumed. It was about the speed of delivery. As we age, our bodies develop what I term a narrowing anabolic window. Younger muscles have the capacity to utilize protein for several hours after consumption. However, older muscles require a rapid surge in amino acids to effectively trigger the growth process. Whey protein, on the other hand, enters the bloodstream within 60 minutes. Eggs, in stark contrast, take 3 to 4 hours to be processed. By the time eggs have been assimilated, your aging muscles have likely missed their optimal window of opportunity for growth. Furthermore, we have another powerful ally in our fight against age-related muscle decline: leucine. While eggs contain approximately 1.3 grams of leucine per serving, whey protein delivers a more substantial 2.5 grams. The significance of this difference is profound. After the age of 70, it is believed that precisely 3 grams of leucine are needed to activate the muscle-building switch. To achieve this with eggs, you would need to consume 5 servings. With whey protein, however, just 1.5 scoops are sufficient. The branched-chain amino acids, BCAAs, present in whey, leucine, isoleucine, and valine work in concert like a highly effective rescue team. Leucine acts as the primary signal for muscle growth. Isoleucine enhances glucose uptake, providing much-needed energy for muscle function, and valine plays a crucial role in preventing muscle breakdown during exercise. Whey protein contains approximately 25% BCAAs, compared to eggs' 20%, and these are in a more readily bioavailable form. Additionally, whey protein boasts a unique component called immunoglobulins. These antibodies not only bolster the immune system, but also work to reduce gut inflammation, a common issue in older adults that can impair protein absorption. Scientific studies have demonstrated that regular consumption of whey protein can improve the overall utilization of protein from all food sources by as much as 15%. The glycomacropeptide found in whey protein also performs a remarkable function. It stimulates the release of cholecystokinin, CCK, a hormone that not only promotes satiety, but also significantly improves insulin sensitivity. Enhanced insulin sensitivity means that more amino acids are directed into muscle cells, rather than being converted into fat. My 92-year-old patient begins every morning with a whey protein smoothie. However, it is what she adds to this smoothie that truly amplifies its muscle-building potential: frozen berries and a teaspoon of Ceylon cinnamon. The antioxidants present in the berries act to protect the amino acids during the absorption process, thereby increasing their uptake by an estimated 20%. Simultaneously, cinnamon has been shown to improve insulin sensitivity by up to 20%, ensuring that a greater proportion of protein reaches your muscles. For optimal results, it is advisable to choose whey protein isolate if you experience lactose sensitivity, or whey protein concentrate if you tolerate dairy well. Interestingly, whey protein concentrate actually contains a higher concentration of beneficial immunoglobulins. To preserve the delicate protein structures and prevent oxidation, it is best to mix whey protein with cold liquids and consume it within 30 minutes of preparation. Now, if whey protein can deliver results within 60 minutes, imagine a protein source that continues to work for an extended period of 8 hours, even while you sleep. This is where cottage cheese emerges as a true secret weapon. During sleep, our muscles can begin to break themselves down for fuel, a process known as overnight catabolism, which accelerates significantly with age. By morning, you may have already lost muscle mass that is difficult to regain. However, consuming cottage cheese before bed can help to counteract this. Cottage cheese is almost entirely composed of casein protein, which forms a gel-like substance in the stomach. This gel slowly releases amino acids, drop by drop, hour by hour, throughout the entire night. Researchers in the Netherlands observed remarkable results when they administered cottage cheese to older adults before bedtime. They witnessed continued muscle building even during sleep, but the benefits of cottage cheese extend even further. Casein protein contains bioactive peptides that have been shown to lower blood pressure and improve sleep quality. Enhanced sleep quality, in turn, leads to increased release of growth hormone, a crucial hormone that directly stimulates muscle growth. This creates a powerful cascade effect. Superior protein intake leads to better sleep, which in turn leads to more effective muscle synthesis. Cottage cheese offers something even more valuable for aging bodies. It is the richest dietary source of selenium. You might wonder why this is important. Selenium deficiency, which affects approximately 60% of individuals over 70, is directly linked to muscle weakness. Just 1 cup of cottage cheese provides sufficient selenium to help restore muscle strength within a matter of weeks. The calcium content, which provides about 14% of the daily recommended intake per cup, works synergistically with the protein. Calcium is not only essential for bone health, but is also critical for proper muscle contraction. Low calcium levels can result in weak muscle contractions, irrespective of overall muscle size. Studies have indicated that the combination of calcium and protein found in cottage cheese can improve functional strength by 25% more than protein alone. Furthermore, cottage cheese is an excellent source of vitamin B12, providing about 38% of the daily recommended intake. This vitamin is particularly crucial because B12 deficiency, which affects around 40% of adults over 60, directly impairs protein synthesis. Without adequate B12, your muscles are simply unable to utilize protein efficiently. The phosphorus content in cottage cheese, which contributes about 30% of the daily recommended intake, is vital for ATP production, the primary energy currency of muscle cells. As we age, ATP production naturally declines. The phosphorus present in cottage cheese helps to maintain energy production, enabling muscles to work harder and recover more quickly. The texture of cottage cheese is also a significant advantage for aging adults. It requires no chewing and no cooking, making it easy to digest, even for those with reduced stomach acid. While the sodium content might be a concern for some, it can actually aid in hydration and nutrient transport, particularly in older adults who may experience low blood pressure. For those concerned about sodium, rinsing cottage cheese in a fine mesh strainer can reduce sodium content by up to 40% with minimal loss of protein. To enhance flavor, consider mixing cottage cheese with ground flaxseed for omega-3s, crushed walnuts for arginine, and a dash of vanilla extract. Some of my patients even blend cottage cheese with a small amount of honey and then freeze it for about 30 minutes, creating a delightful ice cream-like consistency that builds muscle while they sleep. To add flavor without the sodium, consider incorporating herbs, pepper, or nutritional yeast for an added boost of B vitamins. My patients who incorporate cottage cheese into their bedtime routine often report an unexpected benefit. They wake up feeling stronger, less stiff, and more energized. This is the combined effect of overnight protein synthesis and improved sleep quality at work. Speaking of unexpected benefits, prepare yourself for the discovery of a fish that contains a molecule capable of making your muscles younger. Salmon is not merely a source of protein, it actively renovates your muscles at a cellular level. And I am not referring to its protein content, which at 22 grams per serving is certainly substantial. I am referring to something that eggs are entirely incapable of providing: omega-3 fatty acids that have been shown to reverse age-related muscle damage. In aging muscles, chronic inflammation acts like a slow-acting corrosive agent, gradually destroying them from within, much like rust compromising a car engine. While eggs cannot halt this process, the EPA and DHA found in salmon act as a potent lubricant for your muscles. When researchers at the University of Washington administered omega-3 fatty acids to older adults, equivalent to consuming salmon 3 times a week, an unprecedented outcome occurred. Without any changes to their exercise routines or other dietary protein sources, participants experienced a 6% increase in muscle mass. But here's the truly remarkable part. Their muscles became more responsive to all protein sources, not just that from salmon. The omega-3s had effectively reversed their anabolic resistance. The underlying mechanism is quite fascinating. Omega-3 fatty acids are incorporated into the membranes of muscle cells, rendering them more fluid and responsive to growth signals. They also activate mTOR, the master regulator of muscle protein synthesis, while simultaneously reducing inflammatory markers such as TNF-alpha and IL-6, which are key triggers for muscle breakdown. Furthermore, wild salmon is an exceptional source of vitamin D, providing up to 1,000 IU per serving, a nutrient that eggs contain in negligible amounts. Vitamin D not only aids in calcium absorption, but also directly activates muscle protein synthesis by interacting with vitamin D receptors on muscle cells. Studies indicate that simply correcting a vitamin D deficiency can enhance muscle strength by as much as 20% in older adults. However, my favorite component of salmon is its distinctive pink hue, which is due to astaxanthin. Astaxanthin is a potent antioxidant that specifically protects the mitochondria within muscle cells, often referred to as the cellular powerhouses. As we age, these powerhouses gradually shut down. Astaxanthin, however, keeps them functioning optimally, which explains why individuals who consume salmon often report reduced fatigue during exercise. Astaxanthin is an astonishing 6,000 times more potent than vitamin C in neutralizing singlet oxygen, a specific type of free radical that damages muscle tissue during physical activity. It also readily crosses cell membranes, offering protection to muscles from both the inside and outside. Research has shown that astaxanthin supplementation can improve muscle endurance by 40% in older adults. The selenium content in salmon, providing about 40% of the daily recommended intake, works in conjunction with vitamin E to form glutathione peroxidase, the body's master antioxidant enzyme. This enzyme is particularly adept at protecting muscles from oxidative damage both during and after exercise. Lastly, do not overlook the creatine content in salmon. While not as high as in red meat, salmon provides approximately 1 gram of creatine per serving. Creatine has a direct impact on increasing muscle strength and power, with studies demonstrating strength gains of 5% to 15% in older adults who increase their creatine intake. When selecting salmon, it is crucial to opt for wild-caught Alaskan salmon. Farmed salmon typically contains half the amount of omega-3s, almost no vitamin D, and often includes artificial colorants instead of natural astaxanthin. While wild salmon may be more expensive, considering the cost of losing one's independence, it represents an investment of immense value. Preparation methods also play a role. Baking or poaching salmon is superior to grilling or frying for preserving its omega-3 fatty acids. The high heat associated with grilling can oxidize these delicate fats, potentially reducing their benefits by up to 50%. Adding lemon juice not only enhances flavor, but also provides vitamin C, which helps protect omega-3s from oxidation and improves iron absorption from the salmon. For those on a budget, canned wild salmon offers similar nutritional benefits at a significantly lower cost. The bones in canned salmon are soft and edible, providing an additional source of calcium. You can even mix canned salmon with Greek yogurt and herbs to create a double protein meal that is more cost-effective than many fast food options. Now, what if you could obtain comparable benefits from a food that costs mere pennies and has an exceptionally long shelf life? Hemp seeds may very well be the most underrated protein source available. Just 3 tablespoons, a modest amount, provide 10 grams of complete protein that your aging body actually prefers over that found in eggs. The reason for this preference lies in the unique protein found in hemp seeds, known as edestin. Edestin is remarkably similar to the proteins found in your blood plasma, which means your body recognizes and utilizes it immediately, requiring no complex conversion process and causing no digestive stress. It's as if you are communicating with your muscles in their native language. However, the true marvel of hemp seeds lies in their fatty acid profile. Hemp seeds possess a near-perfect 3.1 ratio of omega-6 to omega-3 fatty acids, a balance that actively reduces inflammation while simultaneously promoting muscle growth. In contrast, eggs have a ratio closer to 20.1, which can actually exacerbate inflammation in aging bodies already struggling with chronic inflammatory conditions. This distinction is critically important. The gamma-linolenic acid, GLA, present in hemp seeds is particularly noteworthy. GLA is converted in the body to DGLA, which exhibits powerful anti-inflammatory effects specifically within muscle tissue. Studies have indicated that GLA supplementation can reduce muscle soreness by 40% and significantly improve recovery time in older adults. Furthermore, hemp seeds are exceptionally rich in arginine, containing more per serving than any other protein source. Arginine plays a vital role in dilating blood vessels, thereby enhancing the delivery of nutrients to muscle tissues. As we age, our circulatory system naturally weakens, which can lead to muscles being deprived of essential nutrients. Arginine helps to reverse this process. Research suggests that it can improve exercise capacity in older adults by up to 20%. Beyond its circulatory benefits, arginine also stimulates the release of growth hormone. Growth hormone levels can decline by as much as 50% between the ages of 40 and 70, contributing significantly to muscle loss. The arginine found in hemp seeds has been shown to increase growth hormone release by up to 30%, particularly when consumed before bedtime or following exercise. The magnesium content in hemp seeds warrants special attention. 3 tablespoons provide 50% of your daily recommended intake. Magnesium deficiency, affecting a substantial 80% of seniors, is directly linked to muscle weakness, cramps, and suboptimal recovery. Magnesium is also an indispensable cofactor in the conversion of vitamin D into its active form. This means that the vitamin D from salmon you consume will be more effectively utilized when paired with hemp seeds. Hemp seeds also offer significant amounts of iron, 20% DV, zinc, 30% DV, and phosphorus, 45% DV. This trio of minerals is fundamental for oxygen transport, protein synthesis, and energy production within muscle cells. The plant-based iron in hemp seeds is more readily absorbed when consumed with vitamin C-rich foods. The chlorophyll content in hemp seeds, responsible for their characteristic green color, provides unexpected benefits. Chlorophyll has been shown to improve oxygen transport in the blood and reduce exercise-induced fatigue. It also aids in the detoxification of metabolic waste products that tend to accumulate in aging muscles. Finally, the fiber content in hemp seeds, approximately 1 gram per tablespoon, is substantial. This soluble fiber acts as a prebiotic, feeding beneficial gut bacteria that produce short-chain fatty acids, which in turn reduce systemic inflammation and improve insulin sensitivity, leading to more efficient protein utilization. My patients frequently express their admiration for hemp seeds due to their minimal preparation requirements. They can be easily sprinkled on yogurt, oatmeal, salads, or even eaten directly from the bag. Their taste is reminiscent of mild sunflower seeds with a subtle nutty undertone. They require no cooking or refrigeration and are highly portable. For optimal nutritional benefit, store hemp seeds in an airtight container in a cool, dark place and purchase them in smaller quantities, using them within 3 to 4 months. A word of caution: it is advisable to start with 1 tablespoon and gradually increase the intake over the course of a week. While the fiber and fat content are highly beneficial, they can initially cause digestive adjustments. Some individuals may experience loose stools initially, but this typically resolves as the gut bacteria adapt. Once accustomed, you will have a convenient and portable protein source that not only builds muscle, but also actively reduces inflammation. Let us now turn our attention to another potent inflammation fighter that, coincidentally, boasts a higher protein content than beef: Greek yogurt. Greek yogurt is far more than just a source of protein. It represents a veritable muscle-building ecosystem. A single cup can contain up to 25 grams of protein. However, this is merely the preamble to its remarkable benefits. The true power of Greek yogurt lies in its trillions of probiotics, which fundamentally alter how your entire body processes protein. Recent groundbreaking research conducted in Japan examined individuals who had reached 100 years of age and maintained an exceptional level of muscle mass for their age. A common dietary habit among these centenarians was the daily consumption of fermented dairy products. The probiotics in these products were not solely aiding digestion, they were actively reducing systemic inflammation, a major culprit in the degradation of aging muscle. Delving deeper into the science, specific strains of probiotics found in Greek yogurt, notably Lactobacillus bulgarus and Streptococcus thermophilus, produce enzymes that break down protein into beneficial bioactive peptides. These peptides have been independently shown to increase muscle protein synthesis by 20%, even without considering the protein content of the yogurt itself. The gut-muscle axis is a revolutionary concept for aging adults. Unhealthy gut bacteria produce lipopolysaccharides, LPS, which trigger muscle breakdown through inflammatory pathways. The probiotics in Greek yogurt effectively crowd out these harmful bacteria, while simultaneously producing compounds like butyrate, which actively protect muscle tissue. It is akin to having a dedicated security detail within your intestines, safeguarding your biceps. Furthermore, the probiotics in Greek yogurt enhance the production of vitamin K2, a nutrient notably absent in regular yogurt and eggs. Vitamin K2 plays a crucial role not only in directing calcium to the bones, but also in activating proteins that improve insulin sensitivity and muscle function. Studies have established a direct correlation between vitamin K2 levels and muscle mass in older adults. The fermentation process inherent in Greek yogurt effectively pre-digests the proteins, breaking them down into smaller peptides that are exceptionally easy for the body to absorb. This is of particular importance given that stomach acid production can decline by as much as 40% after the age of 70. Regular yogurt and eggs necessitate robust stomach acid for efficient breakdown. Greek yogurt, on the other hand, arrives pre-broken down, ready for immediate assimilation. Greek yogurt contains both whey and casein proteins in an approximate 20-80 ratio. The whey component provides a rapid influx of amino acids for post-meal muscle synthesis, while the casein ensures a sustained release of amino acids over several hours. This effectively provides the benefits of both protein powders and cottage cheese in a single, convenient food source. The calcium content, providing around 20% of the daily recommended intake per cup, directly supports muscle contraction. Crucially, the calcium in Greek yogurt is more bioavailable than that found in supplements, as it is naturally accompanied by protein and, in fortified versions, vitamin D, creating an optimal absorption environment. The vitamin B profile of Greek yogurt is also exceptional, offering significant amounts of B12, 38% DV, riboflavin, 35% DV, and pantothenic acid, 15% DV. These B vitamins are essential for the metabolic conversion of protein into muscle tissue and for the production of ATP, the energy currency for muscle function. Opting for full-fat Greek yogurt is advisable for several reasons. The fat content aids in the absorption of fat-soluble vitamins D, K, and A, all of which are vital for muscle health. Additionally, the conjugated linoleic acid, CLA, present in dairy fat has been shown to preserve muscle mass during the aging process. Moreover, the additional calories from full-fat yogurt can help to prevent the muscle loss that often accompanies undereating, a common issue in older adults who may experience a diminished appetite. The iodine content in Greek yogurt, often overlooked, plays a critical role in supporting thyroid function. Thyroid hormones are direct regulators of muscle protein synthesis. Hypothyroidism, which is prevalent in aging, can accelerate muscle loss. A single cup of Greek yogurt provides approximately 50% of the daily recommended iodine intake. To further enhance its muscle building and anti-inflammatory properties, consider mixing Greek yogurt with ground flaxseed for omega-3s, walnuts for arginine, and berries for their antioxidant benefits. Adding a teaspoon of raw honey provides additional enzymes that further improve protein digestion, and its prebiotic properties nourish the beneficial bacteria. This combination transforms your Greek yogurt into a muscle-building meal that is both delicious and remarkably effective. For individuals who are lactose intolerant, Greek yogurt is often well tolerated because the fermentation process breaks down most of the lactose. It is advisable to start with small quantities and choose brands with the highest concentration of live cultures to maximize lactose breakdown. Now let us address the pervasive myth that plant-based proteins are inherently incomplete. I'm about to shatter that misconception. Lentils stand as irrefutable proof that building muscle does not necessitate exorbitant expense or the consumption of animal products. A single cup of lentils costs approximately 50 cents and provides an impressive 18 grams of protein. However, it is the accompanying nutrients that make lentils exceptionally beneficial for aging muscles. Firstly, consider the fiber content, 16 grams per cup, encompassing both soluble and insoluble fiber. You might wonder about the connection between fiber and muscle. The answer is that it is profound. Emerging research unequivocally demonstrates the existence of the gut-muscle axis, where the bacteria residing in your intestines directly influence muscle growth. The fiber in lentils serves as nourishment for bacteria that produce butyrate, a compound instrumental in reducing muscle inflammation and improving insulin sensitivity. The resistant starch found in lentils, which functions similarly to fiber, offers unique advantages. It promotes satiety, stabilizes blood sugar levels, and most significantly, increases the thermic effect of protein, meaning your body expends more calories digesting lentil protein, thereby mitigating the fat gain that often accompanies muscle-building diets in older adults. This explains why vegetarian populations in blue zones maintain remarkable muscle mass well into their 90s, despite consuming less total protein. Their plant-based proteins are inherently packaged with prebiotics that amplify muscle synthesis efficiency by up to 30%. Lentils are an outstanding source of folate, providing 90% of the daily recommended intake, making them the richest food source of this vital nutrient. Folate deficiency, affecting approximately 30% of older adults, directly impairs protein synthesis at the DNA level. Without adequate folate, your muscles are literally incapable of building new proteins. Studies have shown that correcting folate deficiency can lead to significant improvements in muscle strength within 2 weeks and an increase in muscle mass by 5% over a 3-month period. The iron content in lentils, offering 37% of the daily recommended intake, deserves particular attention. Iron is not merely important for preventing anemia, it is essential for the production of myoglobin within muscles. Myoglobin is responsible for storing oxygen in muscle tissue, enabling sustained contractions. As we age, iron absorption can decrease by as much as 50%. Fortunately, by pairing lentils with vitamin C-rich foods, such as tomatoes, bell peppers, or lemon juice, you can increase iron absorption by an impressive 300%. Lentils also surpass bananas in their potassium content. Potassium is crucial for proper muscle contraction and the prevention of cramps. Moreover, it helps to preserve muscle mass by reducing calcium loss through urine. Research indicates that increasing potassium intake can improve muscle strength by 10% in older adults with low potassium levels. The polyphenol content in lentils, particularly in red and black varieties, exhibits anti-inflammatory effects comparable to pharmaceutical interventions. These polyphenols effectively reduce C-reactive protein and IL-6, inflammatory markers that directly contribute to muscle breakdown in aging individuals. The lysine content in lentils is exceptionally high for a plant-based protein, providing 1.3 grams per cup. Lysine is often a limiting amino acid in vegetarian and vegan diets. It is essential for calcium absorption, collagen formation, and muscle repair. By combining lentils with grains, you can create a complete protein source with optimal lysine levels. However, the practical brilliance of lentils lies in their ease of preparation. They cook in just 20 minutes without the need for soaking. Red lentils cook even faster, in approximately 10 minutes, and break down into a creamy consistency, making them ideal for individuals with dental sensitivities. French green lentils maintain their shape well and are perfect for salads, while black beluga lentils boast the highest antioxidant content. Sprouting lentils can further enhance their protein content by 20% and improve digestibility. Sprouted lentils can be consumed raw or lightly cooked, preserving heat-sensitive vitamins. Quinoa consistently defies the conventional understanding of plant proteins. It is unique in being one of the few grains that is a complete protein containing all 9 essential amino acids in proportions that closely mirror those found in milk protein. However, characterizing quinoa solely as a protein source would be akin to describing a Swiss Army knife as merely a blade. 1 cup of quinoa provides 8 grams of protein, but it also delivers a remarkable 30% of your daily magnesium requirement. Magnesium is critically important because it is the literal power source for muscle contraction through ATP synthesis. Without adequate magnesium, even the highest protein intake will yield limited results. Studies have demonstrated that correcting magnesium deficiency can improve muscle strength by 20% within weeks and increase muscle mass by 7% over a 3-month period. The manganese content in quinoa, providing an impressive 60% of your daily needs, plays a specific role in protecting muscles from exercise-induced damage. Manganese activates superoxide dismutase, SOD, the body's master antioxidant enzyme, which plays a crucial role in preventing muscle breakdown after physical activity. Older adults with higher manganese intake exhibit 30% less muscle damage markers following exercise. However, what truly sets quinoa apart for older adults is its ability to provide sustained energy without causing blood sugar spikes. The synergistic combination of protein, complex carbohydrates, and fiber results in a low glycemic index of just 53. This steady release of fuel prevents the blood sugar fluctuations that can trigger cortisol release and subsequent muscle breakdown. Quinoa contains all B vitamins, with the exception of B12, and offers particularly high amounts of B6, 20% DV, and thiamine, 15% DV. These B vitamins are essential for the conversion of protein into muscle tissue and for the production of ATP for muscle contraction. Vitamin B6, specifically, is required for glycogen storage in muscles. Without adequate B6, muscles will fatigue rapidly. The quercetin and kaempferol present in quinoa are potent anti-inflammatory flavonoids. These compounds have been shown to reduce muscle inflammation by up to 40% and improve recovery time. They also promote mitochondrial biogenesis, effectively increasing the number of energy-producing units within muscle cells. To further enhance its benefits, consider cooking quinoa in bone broth instead of water. This not only doubles the protein content, but also adds beneficial collagen for joint health. Incorporating a bay leaf during cooking can also improve digestibility. Quinoa can be enjoyed as a breakfast porridge with cinnamon and hemp seeds, or served cold in salads with lentils. You are effectively creating a complete plant-based protein meal that costs mere pennies per serving. Here is a critical insight that is often overlooked regarding protein and aging. It is not about discovering a single, perfect protein source. Instead, it is about fostering synergistic relationships where different foods amplify each other's beneficial effects. Allow me to illustrate precisely how my 92-year-old patient achieved those 3 pounds of muscle gain through a carefully orchestrated dietary plan. Her mornings begin with a whey protein blend incorporating frozen berries, a tablespoon of hemp seeds, and a 1/4 teaspoon of Ceylon cinnamon. The whey protein provides a rapid surge of leucine, ensuring she reaches the crucial 3-gram threshold for muscle protein synthesis. The anthocyanins in the berries serve to protect the amino acids during absorption, thereby increasing their uptake by approximately 20%. The hemp seeds contribute anti-inflammatory omega-3s, which enhance the receptivity of muscle cells to protein. The cinnamon further optimizes insulin sensitivity, ensuring that more amino acids are directed towards muscle tissue, rather than being converted into glucose. This combination delivers a substantial 30 grams of protein that reaches her muscles within an hour. The true genius of her approach, however, lies in the timing. She consumes this protein-rich smoothie 30 minutes after her morning stretches. Even light physical activity significantly increases blood flow to the muscles by up to 40%, creating what I refer to as an absorption highway. The protein then arrives precisely when her muscles are most receptive. Mid-morning, she enjoys Greek yogurt mixed with ground flaxseed and a small handful of walnuts. The probiotics in the yogurt not only aid digestion, but are actively involved in producing vitamin K2 and reducing inflammatory compounds that could otherwise impede protein synthesis. The flaxseed adds lignans, compounds that enhance insulin sensitivity throughout the remainder of the day. The walnuts provide arginine, essential for blood vessel dilation, ensuring that nutrients reach every muscle fiber. This provides a sustained release of approximately 20 grams of protein, keeping amino acid levels elevated until lunchtime. She also discovered an interesting benefit from adding a teaspoon of raw honey to this snack. It eliminated the energy dip she used to experience. The enzymes in raw honey improve protein digestion, while its prebiotics nourish the yogurt's beneficial probiotics, creating a powerful synergistic effect. Lunch typically consists of a lentil and quinoa bowl, generously supplemented with sautéed vegetables, a tahini dressing, and a single soft-boiled egg. Yes, we have strategically included one egg at this meal, not as the central focus, but as a complementary component. The complete protein profile of quinoa and the egg work in conjunction to enhance the amino acid composition of the lentils. The tahini dressing provides essential calcium and magnesium, both crucial for muscle contraction. The vegetables contribute nitrates, which convert to nitric oxide, further improving blood flow to the muscles. This meal delivers approximately 28 grams of protein, along with anti-inflammatory compounds that help to protect the muscle gains made earlier in the day. The true magic of this meal lies in its preparation. She cooks the lentils and quinoa together in bone broth, infusing them with turmeric and black pepper. The piperine in black pepper has been shown to increase the absorption of turmeric by an astounding 2,000%, creating a potent anti-inflammatory base that makes all protein sources more effective. Her afternoon snack is a small portion of cottage cheese enriched with crushed walnuts and a small square of 85% dark chocolate. The cottage cheese plays a vital role in preventing the afternoon muscle breakdown that tends to accelerate with age. The dark chocolate is not merely for enjoyment. Its epicatechins have been shown to improve muscle blood flow and reduce exercise-induced fatigue by 20%. This provides an additional 15 grams of protein, effectively bridging the gap until dinner. Dinner features wild salmon, accompanied by roasted Brussels sprouts and sweet potato. The omega-3 fatty acids from the salmon not only contribute to muscle building, but also enhance the efficacy of all the protein consumed throughout the day by improving insulin sensitivity and reducing inflammation. The Brussels sprouts provide sulforaphane, a compound that activates antioxidant genes responsible for muscle protection. The sweet potato offers beta-carotene, which the body converts into vitamin A, an essential nutrient for protein synthesis. This meal delivers approximately 25 grams of protein, along with compounds that amplify the nutritional benefits of the entire day's intake. She discovered that consuming the sweet potato first, followed by the vegetables and then the salmon, optimizes the body's blood sugar response. This technique, known as food ordering, can reduce insulin spikes by up to 40%, ensuring that more protein is directed towards muscle tissue rather than being stored as fat. Before bed, she has cottage cheese mixed with a tablespoon of almond butter and a touch of vanilla extract. The The cottage cheese continues to provide a slow release of casein protein. The almond butter contributes additional magnesium, essential for overnight muscle recovery, and healthy fats that further slow down protein absorption. This final meal delivers approximately 18 grams of protein, effectively fueling her muscles throughout the night. The brilliance of this dietary strategy lies in the fact that each meal enhances the benefits of the others. The morning whey protein primes her muscles to be more receptive to protein throughout the day. The probiotics from the Greek yogurt improve overall protein absorption. The omega-3s from the salmon actively reduce inflammation that would otherwise impede protein synthesis. This carefully curated variety ensures that no essential nutrient deficiencies exist that could limit muscle growth. In my extensive work with hundreds of older adults, I have identified 10 non-negotiable rules that consistently separate those who successfully build muscle from those who struggle. Rule 1: never go more than 4 hours without consuming protein during your waking hours. Aging muscles have a diminished capacity to store amino acids compared to younger ones, necessitating a constant supply. Utilize phone reminders if necessary. Rule 2: always pair protein intake with anti-inflammatory foods. Inflammation can suppress muscle protein synthesis by as much as 50% in older adults. Every protein-containing meal should incorporate omega-3s, antioxidants, or fermented foods. Rule 3: aim to consume at least 3 grams of leucine per meal. This is considered the minimum threshold after the age of 70 to effectively trigger muscle protein synthesis. It is essential to calculate your leucine intake, not just your total protein. Keep a leucine chart readily accessible, perhaps on your refrigerator. Rule 4: consume your largest protein meal following any physical activity. Your muscles are demonstrably more receptive to protein for up to 2 hours post-exercise, regardless of age, even after activities like gardening or climbing stairs. Rule 5: incorporate fermented proteins into your daily diet. The probiotics present in these foods not only aid digestion, but also play a critical role in reducing systemic inflammation that can degrade muscle tissue. Aim for at least 2 servings daily, choosing from options like yogurt, kefir, or fermented plant-based proteins. Rule 6: absolutely never restrict your caloric intake when your goal is to build muscle. Undereating is the most rapid pathway to muscle loss after the age of 70. Rule 7: hydrate aggressively. The metabolism of protein is a water-intensive process. Dehydration can directly lead to muscle breakdown and a reduction in strength by up to 20%. Strive to consume half your body weight in ounces of water daily. Rule 8: strategically time your nutrient intake around sleep. Prioritize slow-digesting proteins before bed and fast-digesting proteins upon waking. Overnight, your muscles are either in a state of building or breaking down. There is no neutral phase. Rule 9: address any underlying nutrient deficiencies first. Deficiencies in vitamin D, B12, magnesium, and iron can act as significant roadblocks to muscle growth, regardless of your protein intake. Seek testing and supplement as recommended by your healthcare provider. Rule 10: engage in movement every single day. Protein consumed without adequate physical stimulation is akin to planting seeds in concrete. It lacks the necessary context for growth. Even just 10 minutes of resistance band exercises can amplify protein synthesis by 50% for the subsequent 48 hours. Let me address some of the most common concerns I encounter. I'm not seeing results after 2 weeks. It is crucial to understand that muscle growth in older adults operates on a different timeline. While younger individuals may observe changes within 2 to 3 weeks, for those over 70, it typically takes 6 to 8 weeks to notice significant visual changes. However, improvements in strength often manifest much sooner, usually within 10 days. Use these strength gains as an early indicator that muscle growth is on its way. I feel bloated from all this protein. It is important to begin gradually. Instead of drastically increasing your protein intake all at once, aim to increase it by approximately 20 grams per week. Incorporating digestive enzymes with meals can also be beneficial. Opting for fermented proteins, which are pre-digested, can also alleviate bloating. Remember that plant-based proteins may initially cause more bloating, but this typically resolves within 2 weeks as your gut bacteria adapt. It's too expensive. The daily cost of implementing this dietary protocol is estimated to be less than $8, which is less than the price of a single restaurant meal. Lentils, canned salmon, and eggs are remarkably affordable options. Greek yogurt and cottage cheese offer a more cost-effective protein per gram than many meats. While hemp seeds might seem expensive initially, their high nutrient density means you only need tablespoons, making a bag last for a considerable time. I can't eat that much. In such cases, focus on maximizing the impact of every bite. Incorporate protein powder into foods you already consume and prioritize the most protein-dense options. Liquid calories can be an easier route. Smoothies and protein shakes are excellent choices. When appetite is strongest, prioritize eating protein first at every meal. I have intentionally focused on nutrition because it is the bedrock of muscle building. However, you must understand the inextricable link between nutrition and exercise. Consuming protein without engaging in resistance exercise is like attempting to plant seeds in concrete. It is largely ineffective. Here is the minimum effective dose of exercise. Engage in resistance training twice weekly. This does not necessitate heavy weights. Resistance bands, body weight exercises, or light dumbbells are sufficient. Focus on the major muscle groups: legs, back, and chest. Even a 15-minute session can trigger muscle protein synthesis for 48 to 72 hours. Furthermore, daily movement of any kind, whether it is walking, gardening, or even household chores, is beneficial. Movement enhances blood flow, which is crucial for delivering amino acids to your muscles. It also helps to prevent insulin resistance, a condition that impedes protein utilization. Post-exercise represents your golden window of opportunity. Your muscles are approximately 50% more receptive to protein for up to 2 hours after any physical activity. This is the ideal time to consume your whey protein or Greek yogurt. If you are currently sedentary, begin with chair exercises such as seated leg raises, arm circles, and resistance band pulls. Studies have even shown that bed-bound patients can achieve muscle gains with appropriate protein intake and minimal movement. I must impart one urgent truth. Every day you delay, you lose muscle mass that you will never regain. After the age of 70, it is possible to lose up to 1% of your muscle mass per month, equating to a staggering 12% annually. Over a 5-year period, this rate of loss can lead to functional disability. However, there is profound hope. By starting today, you possess the power to reverse this trend. The foods I have discussed are readily available at any grocery store. You do not require a gym membership, expensive supplements, or even medical clearance to strategically consume protein. Your muscles do not possess an awareness of your chronological age. They respond solely to what you feed them and how you move them. Nourish them strategically with these potent protein sources. Engage in consistent movement, even if it is minimal, and they will respond by growing stronger. My 92-year-old patient began with a single transformative change, adding whey protein to her morning routine. This initial step naturally led to other positive adjustments. 6 months later, she had not only transformed her physique, but had fundamentally altered her entire life trajectory. You are not too old, and it is never too late. Your muscles are waiting, eager to grow, to strengthen, and to carry you into a future where age is not synonymous with weakness, where 90 can be a vibrant age of vitality, and where the concluding chapters of your life can be your most robust. Begin with a single meal. Introduce one power protein. Make just one change today. Your future self, the one who is still hiking at 85, dancing at 90, and living independently at 95, is counting on the actions you take right now. This is Dr. Thomas Reed, urging you to understand that your strongest days are not behind you. They are waiting for you to create them. The question is not whether these foods are effective. The question is whether you will provide your muscles with the opportunity to surprise you. Start today, start now. Your transformation begins with your very next meal.